Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. It don't happen again. Oshiomhole don't become suspect. Emmanuel Agbogun, the suspect Oshiomhole, say be like say Oshiomhole they work with Obaseki, the Edo State governor. He say never see where Oshiomhole don't condemn Obaseki. Make you hear from Emmanuel Agbogun as they send open message to Adams Oshiomhole.
People have right to aspire, if not for late Captain West Okumbo of blessed memory. You would not have given Pastor Sage Ezeyamo the ticket. We all know this, and we know the cost of what that of what that ticket was all about. At the end of the day, you mobilize people to work against that ticket. It was to your detriment that we lost that election. Go to Ring Road. You were all over the billboard. Were you contesting the election? It was all about you. So I want to tell you, I know you believe in the principles of democracy because you have once preached it. I want to believe you have forgotten. One man, one vote. One woman, one vote. One girl, one vote. One boy, one vote. That is how we are going to the primaries. That is how we are going to the primaries. These divisive tendencies you are doing is to support Obaseki. It is now obvious. You cannot fool everybody all the time and believe that you can have your way all the time. I, Emmanuel Agbogun, will not support this. What you are doing now is a deliberate attempt to weaken the APC in favor of Obaseki. That is a deliberate attempt. And I know you will further play out that script in the general election. In your local government, people want local government election. In your constituency, people want local government, your senatorial district, people want local government election. You did not tell Obaseki to give them the mandate that they got. Rather, you joined Obaseki party. You have now become a puppet to the extent of the wife of the governor. Look at what is flying on the social media. Are you not seeing it, sir? That people are now saying that the governor's wife called you as if maybe you are a commissioner under the husband. Distinguished Senator Eric Adams Oshiomhole, allow credible candidates to fly. Stop misleading the interests of Edo people because of your personal gain. Oga, we have suffered enough. We have suffered enough in this state. To the extent that when they even put people's names on council lists, you will go there and remove it and put people that are loyal to you. Must it be you all the time? Must it be your wish all the time? Don't we have right to excel? Don't we have right to excel? Yes. A warm good morning to you all, my conscious Edo people. I remain no other person than yours, noble right activist, Comrade Agbogun Emmanuel. Firstly, I want to sincerely apologize to all conscious Edo persons who are out there who expected me to be live about 2 hours, 30 minutes ago. If you had expected or seen the kind of weather we had at about that time, you will agree with me that that was not the perfect time for me to speak to our conscious minds. I want to say this loud and clear. I have open message to Comrade Adams Eric Oshiomhole, the distinguished senator of the Federal Republic, representing the good people of Edo North, who doubles as the #1 leader of Edo State socio-political space under the APC. As you all know, I am a proud supporter. I am an ardent supporter of the political aspirations and well-being of Edo State, under the leadership of Pastor Osage Oshiomhole, as we all know him to be POI, the man with the simple agenda. This very morning, I'm out here to give Adams Ali Oshiomhole an open message. And I want to start by, first of all, condemning in totality the watery formal list that was downsized from 10 to 6 to 4, that was spearheaded and orchestrated by his person to further bring a weak opposition actor to fly the flag of the APC come September 12th general elections in Edo State. You will all agree with me that the characters of persons who were nominated on that platform to fly the flag of the APC, ranging from Senator Okpebolo to the former APC chairman of the state, the person of Colonel David Imuse, to the current House of Rep member representing the good people of Ovia Federal Constituency, and to the immediate past DG of the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu Campaign Council in the person of Lucky Maswe. These people can win elections in the state. Adams Ali Oshiomhole, distinguished senator, I want to ask you, are you having a trade with Obaseki? Because it is very obvious that since the Obaseki-led government, in fact, since the second term of Obaseki, you have never come out to condemn any policy of the government. Rather, what we have seen you do in some sections is to attend programs, summits, parties that you have been invited for. Most of the time, the state even take it upon themselves to provide very, very, very expensive transport system to have you, attend some of these events. I want to ask, distinguished senator, are you aware of the character of persons you are bringing forward to represent the good people of APC in Edo State? Since the inception of democracy in Edo State, we have not had a very weak state chairman as the person of Colonel David Imuse. We have never had it so bad under his leadership. But only God knows why he decides to aspire. And I believe that he also has a right. But I want to take time to elaborate the people you have brought up before I respond to you. Go to the social media platform as we speak this very moment. Your statement while being governor of Edo State condemning Honorable Dennis Idahosa to be an international fraudster has been covering the pages of the social media from various blogs, both the governor, the APC aggrieved, and all sectors of social media. Check it for yourself. Looking at the person of Lucky Maswe, I want to believe that you guys said those people who can win their local government, win their ward, win their senatorial district. Lucky Maswe was the DG that you appointed to spearhead the elections of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in Edo State. Was he victorious? Did he give Tinubu the required votes needed in Edo State? Did he win his ward, unit, and local governments, as the case may be, for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu? A shift from that, I want to ask you, Adams Ali Oshiomhole, sir, what is your interest in this election? It is obvious that you are playing the cards of Obaseki. I want to believe that you have set a template of those persons who will govern Edo State, because you brought in Obaseki. Of all odds, you never allowed the democratic process like what you are doing now play out when you brought in Obaseki. When you disqualified Obaseki, you sold Obaseki to the consciences of Edo people. The campaign was not about Oshiomhole and Obaseki. It was about your loyalists, Obaseki, and you yourself. I was very happy that you came out to say that a large number of party members worked against the party. A large number of party members worked against the party. But the question to ask Senator Adams Ali Oshiomhole is this: Do you enjoy seeing APC go down all the time in Edo State? In the last presidential election, I was a unit head. I was an agent in my polling unit. Till date, I have not been paid any amount for being an agent, but money came into the state. I want to ask, was the money spent judiciously? Was the money meant for elections sent in by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, was it spent judiciously? It is high time people realize that a lot of us have paid our sacrifices. Go and look at my polling unit results. Polling unit 08, Ogbawo Town Hall, Owesi North was 7. Go and look at the results that I brought out for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that I brought out for distinguished Honorable DVD, I swear, that I brought out for Chief Billy Osawaro, without any source of funding from any quarter. Monies that came into the state was hijacked, and you know those persons who hijacked it. You are bringing out 2 Edo South man from a particular local government. Of what benefit? Who are their followers? Who are their followers? People that you condemn to be international fraudsters, you are bringing them out, knowing fully well that Ighodalo is a lawyer. It will be a sweepover by the time they begin to interact, with the Canadian embassy. For crying out loud, why are you removing credible candidates which you yourself have condemned and later realize that you made a mistake? On what basis are you trading with the APC? On what basis? Is it for the interest of Edo people or for your own selfish interest, sir? I want to know, because I do not see a reason why you will be manipulating the demographic and the primary processes that you don't have a right to do. It is never constitutional that you deprive people who decide to aspire for public office because you feel their number is too much. Allow those people. 80% of the people who are on that list, who made it to that 29 list, are all your loyalists across Edo South, Edo Central, and Edo North. These gimmicks you are playing, everybody had known that you had Denis Odaosa as your anointed candidate. So I do not understand of what interest will your intention be for doing what you have just done. Yesterday I took time to listen to Kasim Afuegba. Excuse me, please. Yesterday I took time to listen to Kasim Afuegba on Channels TV. From what he said to when he finished, you agree with me that he was trying to contest with the truth. And truth never lies. Why are you scared of allowing party stakeholders to exercise their franchise? Adams Eric Ali Oshiomhole, towards the end of Obaseki's administration, a man who accused you of demanding for state resources to the detriment of Edo people, you are receiving an award from him. A man who accused you of diverting public resources to your own personal gains and that of your stooges. A man who reduced you from national chairman to a mere member of the APC. A man who came all out to slander and malign your person was the same man who received you and who you said and sang God praises to in the last Alagodao summit. I want to ask you, distinguished senator, do you have the fear of God? If in 2007, when you came to the political limelight, you never enjoyed the support of the likes of Pastor Saige Izeyamo, would you be governor? Because I see people who say they made you governor. Governor Obaseki said without him, you would have not been governor. Later, he came back to say without you, he would have not been governor. Are you people playing a game with the overall interest of Edo people? Asma Ogodalo has been in your board. You cannot say you don't know him. He has been in your board under your economic team with Governor Obaseki. Governor Obaseki came on board, and after doing his best for Edo State that we cannot see as his best, he is now bringing Asma Ogodalo. You are now projecting Denko. Can Denko win elections in the 18 local government of Edo State? I want to remind you the single senator. Pastor Sage Zeyamu won elections in over 12 local governments in Edo State in 2016. If you have the fear of God, ask yourself, what you did, was it right? If you have the fear of God, I am so shocked that you are bringing out weak political actors to come and man the ticket of the APC. When you have candidates that are far better. In fact, 70% of the candidates who have left that list are better than all the candidates on this list. Are better than all the candidates on this list. If you want to play the Governor Godwin Ogegase Obaseki's card, please, Senator Adams Ali Oshiomhole, decamp this moment to PDP. You are a service senator. Decamp this moment to PDP. You will become one of the high-ranking members of PDP because you are the only senator that PDP will boast of in the state. You are the only senator. It took you how many months, how many years to nominate a leader in Edo South? After elections, Pastor Sage Zeyamu was given the structure of this APC in Edo State. Did he hijack it from you? Did he hijack it from you? Why is it that you are not scared of a free, fair contest? You are downsizing numbers. If you know you are selling a marketable candidate, why not allow them all to go to the field? It is very obvious that you have state managed a process that will bring the unity in the APC before and after the primaries. Must it be you all the time? Must it just be you? We have gotten other states in Nigeria where you have former governors. They don't play the kind of leadership politics that you play. They don't play the kind of leadership politics that you are playing in Edo State. Must Edo State be used as your pulpit? I want to remind you what the Oba of Benin said. That when you were bringing Obaseki, you never consulted anybody. Today now, you are consulting everybody that you feel shouldn't run. You are calling them for a meeting. How many of the candidates did you bring, even when you were sitting governor, to a room to tell them that, oh, this is why I want this. Don't forget, it is only that the fact that your deputy governor is always playing an hallelujah politics to you. If you can remember vividly well, Odubu's vehicle was shot at in Edo North under the instruction of only God knows who. Tony Kabaka's hotel was destroyed by the person you brought. Odubu's house also was demolished by the person you brought. A lot of your APC foot soldiers were denied their right to participate in government. You never said anything about it. For the past 3 years, you have romanced with all those people that fought you. Now, people that ordinarily would have been exiting government by now, that we believe in can lead us to the land of Eldorado, to an egalitarian state where equality can be seen to be in attaining a position. What are you doing now? You are downsizing them. You are downsizing them. I want to ask you, Adams Ali Oshiomhole, if not for the way you played your politics in 2003 during the last general election, we would have won more votes. Did you give us any support that was given to you to get to us? Did you enjoy any support in Edo South here? I don't know why leaders who were affected are keeping quiet. We're in a political system. Everybody should be allowed to express themselves. Everybody should be allowed to express themselves. What kind of democracy are we operating here? Or is APC now your personal property? People's hotel were locked. People's hotel were closed by the governor because they were not supporting them. People's businesses were closed. Now you are going to bring people that are not saying the moment they arrive into government house, they will constitute a board for leaders. How does that amount to the well-being and overall interest and development and advancement of Edo people? What else are you looking for? You have been national chairman. You have been national president of NSC. You have been a two-time governor. And currently you are a serving senator. What else are you looking for? What else, sir, are you looking for? What else? Don't we have rights? People have right to aspire. If not for late Captain West Okumbo of blessed memory, you would not have given Pastor Sage Zeyamo the ticket. We all know this. And we know the cost of what that of what that ticket was all about. At the end of the day, you mobilize people to work against that ticket. It was to your detriment that we lost that election. Go to Ring Road. You were all over the billboard. Were you contesting the election? It was all about you. Sir, I want to tell you, I know you believe in the principles of democracy because you have once preached it. I want to believe you have forgotten. One man, one vote. One woman, one vote. One girl, one vote. One boy, one vote. That is how we are going to the primaries. That is how we are going to the primaries. These divisive tendencies you are doing is to support Obaseki. It is now obvious. You cannot fool everybody all the time and believe that you can have your way all the time. I, Emmanuel Agbogun, will not support this. What you are doing now is a deliberate attempt to weaken the APC in favor of Obaseki. That is the deliberate attempt. And I know you will further play out that script in the general election. In your local government, people want local government election. In your constituency, people want local government, your senatorial district, people want local government election. You did not tell Obaseki to give them the mandate that they got. Rather, you joined Obaseki party. You have now become a puppet to even to the extent of the wife of the governor. Look at what is flying on the social media. Are you not seeing it, sir? That people are now saying that the governor's wife called you as if maybe you are a commissioner under the husband. Distinguished Senator Eric Adams Eli Oshiomhole, allow credible candidates to fly. Stop misleading the interests of Edo people because of your personal gain. Oga, we have suffered enough. We have suffered enough in this state. To the extent that when they even put people's names on council lists, you will go there and remove it and put people that are loyal to you. Must it be you all the time? Must it be your wish all the time? Don't we have right to excel? Don't we have right to excel? When will all this nonsense stop? Edo State would have been a better place for all. But you choose to use your personal interest. It did not favor you, or it favored you. If you were playing a card, only God knows. Now you are also making the weather smoother for those persons who removed you as national chairman. When will all this nonsense stop? When I listened to Kasim Afebwa yesterday, he was saying that we have 29 members if everybody buys the ticket. Me and you and I know that there are members on that list that you told to go and run because you want to play a political card that will best suit who you want, that will become a puppet to you. This is Edo State. We cannot allow, sir, the mistake of before to repeat itself. Otherwise, the worst will happen. We don't see a reason why you are hunting a particular person. You are fighting a group of people. Have they done you any wrong? Is it not politics? Have they done you any wrong? Must it be that they must please you all the time? Must they please you all the time? I want to believe that everybody knows the truth. Everybody knows the truth. If you want to damage the APC, let the president know. Let the president know. You were national chairman. Was it just because you were national chairman that made you tell us Yamu to decamp from PDP to APC and you gave him the ticket? Let us be sincere to ourselves. At this junction, I want to remain silent. But I think as time unfolds itself, if this ugly trend is not put to a halt, I believe we all have what it takes to respond to any reaction of yours. With all due respect, sir. We can no longer continue when you are killing people's aspirations and dreams, then you want to believe that only yours can fly. I ask you, of what interest is a man that you condemn as commissioner under your executive council to be a fraudster? You are bringing him against credible candidates in the senatorial district. Of what interest are you bringing two candidates from one local government? Of what interest are you bringing two candidates? The former DG that you brought under President Tinubu's election is the worst DG APC can ever have. Is the worst. Go and make your findings. Then at the end of the day, you are blaming an Edo South who you marginalize of resources, who you never allowed. Just only a few weeks ago, you made somebody a leader in Edo South. Is it supposed to be so? Is it supposed to be so? Now you are fighting a man because you don't want him to attain his aspiration. Somebody that you know won election in 2016, and you know what you did. Then at the end of the day, the Akara judgment that you got returned back to be an Akara issue for you. At the end of the day, you lost national chairman. You lost all you needed to lose because they were fighting you. Now you want to continue that fight with the same man who has never done you any wrong. Somebody who was your DG that you won the 192 wards and the 18 local government of Edo State. Every time you see him, you are fighting him. I believe if Lake Katiroso Akubo was still alive, you will not take this action as we speak. Nobody is a clown. Nobody is a daft. We all know the society that we live in. If you might not know, we all know the society that we live in. Let us allow free, fair, and credible primaries. Anything short of that, I want to tell you, your intentions will not work. Oh. Anything short of free, fair primaries, your intentions will not work. I'm not saying this to please anybody, but I believe that the hottest part of hell is reserved for those people who during moral crisis refuses to speak. Refuses to speak. You are downsizing 29-4. On what basis? That Lucky Maso was the former DG to the president. That the person you condemn as a fraudster is now free of all those charges. That Akpebolo, who narrowly became a senator, is now the candidate that out of all the candidates that came out from Edo Central, or Colonel David Imuse, put them on the podium, let them campaign. Put these people on the podium, let them campaign to Edo people, and see how they can convince Edo people. I don't really know why you are always witch hunting your own party. I don't really know why you are always witch hunting your own party. But all I have to say is that if there's no free, fair, and credible primary in APC, I think we all react to it accordingly. Once again, I remain no other person than your Snobu Writer activist, Comrade Aibogu Emmanuel. As you are meeting Obaseki, sir, tell him to open New Era Primary School that you built with taxpayers' money that has been under lock and key People have looted nearly all the facilities there. You dine with the governor, you don't tell him all this. You don't request this. People in your own local government who are your own boys that won election, you cannot tell the governor to pay them back to office. Then what is the need of attending ceremonies, political ceremonies, where you collect award for only yourself and those around you, you leave them to wallow? All the minister that is coming for the past how many years, all to your local government. When he wants to do with the ones that are not juicy, that cannot empower people, you bring them to Edo South, because we in Edo South have now become the Iyamu patronizers. They always travel from here to Iyamu every day to solicit for your support. Only to the fact that you think, oh, all is well. I've just been told, and we have gotten it, that the last two people you told to step down from the list, one will be given SSG, the other one will be given what's it called, commissioner of finance and whatever in the state. It cannot work. Take it to the bank, sir. It cannot work. You have made people to suffer for no cause for too long. And a few people might be telling you, oh, what you are doing is right. This is that. That is that. Sir, ask yourself, what you are doing, is it right? Is it constitutional to be downsizing people's list? What constitution of the APC, what chapter of the constitution of the APC empowers you to do that, even as a leader? I remain your Noble Right activist. Bye for now.
Now we don't hear from Emmanuel Agbogun. Let us know what you think for comment section. If you never subscribe to the ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for the hear all the things where they happen for Nigeria. Make I leave you with this video, make you help or share. Thank you for watching the ARG YouTube.